We are live. I've found a title. I've figured it out.
I always enjoy opening up my actor folder called Good Guys, and it's just Liam alone.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to see the others. It's that you need to know that there's a second
That's how
folder
I
that
know
you
that I
can't.
am the only one.
Yeah, this game has been Among Us the whole time. One of you is secretly in the bad guys folder.
The two of us, apparently.
Well, no, you only know your own role.
Of course.
Like Among Us. All right, but to recap, you returned to Port Morgan to speak with the Time Man about the time things. And he told you that it was time to act on fixing the fucking shit you did over here, releasing this great beast, and possibly finding the other two over here in Solen, and also near Seven Inns. Seven Inns, the town created purposefully to get you close to this great beast. The episode everyone remembers.
Yes.
It was very important.
Pivotal to the plot, even.
It was kind of.
Well, the second episode, the first episode of Seven Inns is useless. Good
Don't
that
ever
it's
say
lost
that
me
about us again.
media. All right, and then you teleported to Riverhaven to see how that was going, and possibly head up back to where you found the beast and seal it away or something.
I don't think we were gonna seal it. We were gonna negotiate with it.
Well,
Interact with it, figure out why it's like doing its thing exactly the way it is.
Yes. We were gonna get all the beasts on one level, and then we were all gonna go collectively be like, where shall we? To the bigger god.
yeah. So we
Did we
zoom
have
in to Riverhaven. What? What were we gonna ask?
did we have the deer god's orb? I forgot.
No.
So
Okay.
no, because the deer god's orb was absorbed into the wizard in the wizard's tower.
Right. That means technically we do have it. We just gotta convince the wizard.
So the parts of this is you gotta convince the beasts, and you also have to free the heroes to get the orbs to be in one place as well.
Yes.
Which, by the way, aren't orbs. They're like a orb is a
I just remembered that was the word we used before, so I was just trying to remember.
They're
the
sort
word
of
for
like
it.
different artifacts that have been absorbed into. Like one was an orb on a necklace, but the others, not necessarily all just perfect spheres.
Yeah.
But we don't need to care because
the time one was a very nice rock. It was a
Yeah.
very pretty orb.
Yeah, orbs
I
all the
gotcha.
way down.
But yeah, sorry, we
Space
zoom in
one
on
was a
Riverhaven.
dewdrop, if I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, but you're in Riverhaven, and you see the
We were
town.
specifically on the other side of a hill about to crest.
Oh, you didn't just
And then
teleport into the middle of town?
You didn't let us for some reason.
I would have let you teleport into the middle of Riverhaven.
You specifically said, and next time we will see the state of Riverhaven.
Yeah, you teleported in
Yeah,
instantly,
because
but I didn't describe
where
it to
we
you.
ended it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand your mindset there, Panda.
Basically, your character entered a void state in the middle of the teleport, and you poof in the middle of Riverhaven, which is being rebuilt.
Basically, as soon as I started trying to teleport, I said, "Wait, next time on Dragon Ball Z."
Yeah, you hit the loading screen.
The fucking Elder Scrolls loading screen.
Tip. Did you know that you're actually supposed to not let the beast roam free, you dumbasses?
Like
If you go to
fall in for
Bethesda.com/mod.
Death God propaganda. What did your crazy energy empire uncle tell you? Don't let them out. Don't let them out. He repeatedly said, "Don't let them out."
Did my uncle say that? Oh yeah, what happened? What was going on with the whole stargazing thing that we did when we were visiting my mom? What happened there?
What?
What, didn't we have a prophecy or something?
I can you remind me what episode we're on? Can we just can you remind me when we were in the Energy Kingdom?
That was early. That was like the first kingdom we went to.
In the 20s.
I'm pretty sure we were at episode 12 when we were in Ember Hope.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you were giving a. I don't remember what it said.
Hey, I'm just bringing it up
I think a
because Panda
couple
was
of
like,
us
your
were there
uncle
episode
kind of
0.
doesn't want that. And I'm like, oh yeah, wasn't there a whole fucking issue going on there?
See,
One of
you're
us
on-
was going to die or something.
That is true. One of you was going to die.
Maybe we changed that, you know?
No, you literally died. You are dead.
No, I'm not dead, am I? I look inside.
You literally don't have a heartbeat.
I'm
you
asking
dumb-
I'm asking the
No,
deaf god if I'm dead.
he still has a heartbeat.
Oh, that
He's
finally
not
restarted.
breathing.
Yeah, he doesn't have to breathe. It gets uncomfortable. Like all of the things that should kill him probably
Weirdly,
don't.
I don't have to cough anymore, ever.
Yeah, but you don't have to cough, but it does still like itch, you know, like it has that like the feeling
hey.
of needing to cough.
Why did you have to do that?
Because you're not dead, you're not unfeeling, you're just like, you know, he will stop you from dying probably.
So if I hold my breath, I just hang it. Like if I hold my breath and just keep doing that, I'll just be in a state of like passing out, on the verge of passing out.
Yeah, pretty much. Your lungs will burn like hell.
Damn.
But needless to say, the
Alright.
village is being rebuilt. You see several buildings that have been put back into place. Repairs to a lot of the burning of the, like, you know, roofs and things. And sort of standing near you sort of entered into a sort of town square, and at one corner of it you see like a group of people using earth powers to sort of like put blocks into place, and overseeing them is Bernard.
Bernard!
Bernard turns to you. Didn't expect to see you back. What brings you here back to Riverhaven?
It's a long fucking story, man. It's
All
like
right.
so long. So long.
Enough said.
Like, how many days have we been gone since okay, how many days do you think it's been since the attack on the village, Bernard?
4 months?
Yeah, 4 months of stories, basically.
Well, good to see you still well. Going to have to keep these guys in check. They are crazy when you let them do whatever they want.
I hear you. Can I can I dab him up?
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. I feel like more like, like an adult right now, so I'm just like I don't know, I'm just want to dab my boy off.
he
It feels good
looks
to
at
like
Teddy
see
and
him alive.
says, "By the way, we've rebuilt your family's bar in case any of you ever decide to come back. It's still legally yours."
Oh, that reminds me, and I'm gonna run away like to my parents' library.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running on my own, so like when- whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, you step on a landmine.
Well, I was like, I wanted to just be like, I wanted to specify that I'm running away like from the group.
Whatever
Right now.
happens, happens. If he dies, he dies.
I dab Bernard up, and then as I run away, he explodes.
You dap him up. You start Naruto running away.
And I get a very hard third party sense of cringe.
All right. Anyone else have anything to do in? Why is Amethyst rotated?
I don't know. It happened naturally
Yeah.
as I moved them to Riverdale.
Oh. That is that token setting.
I think that huh. I'm gonna roll a mind check.
Non-magic,
Yeah,
full magic.
non-magic. Let's see how I'm doing today.
The DM hits you with a, you feel okay. And then you just have to roll with that.
All right. All right. Okay.
Why
I
is it?
don't need to do that, but I will nod a little bit to what he's saying. Like I'm retaining the information, and then I'm gonna like walk off towards the inn, and I'm just gonna start cooking for the evening rush. Cause or well, actually before I rolled well enough that I can like, so I'm like, how long until you can do that again? I'm gonna ask Callum, do you think? Because I think we need to rest, obviously, right?
Yeah, that teleport took a lot out of me.
Okay, so come with me. If the place is mine, then there's a room for you. I don't know where he went, but he'll probably find his way back, or he won't. And I think I need some closure. So, yeah, you want to come with?
Yeah, that should be for the best.
You make it over where the you know, right near the river, where you remember the inn being, it's there, in that way that it's like conceptually there. Parts of the building were salvaged, but there were damages done to the building that needed repairs, and thus it does
Yeah, it's not.
have that odd feeling of being different, despite it being like visually you look like they tried to recreate the building like it was, but you know the difference.
Yeah. I will head in, presumably just because they couldn't have planned for me or anyone from my family to actually arrive. There's got to be someone who's actually here who's been working the place, right?
It seems like this place hasn't been open. Like they're still in so much of a repair phase that like they got this building done and just moved on to something else, and they haven't started, like no one's taken up the inn.
Oh, okay. Then just, in the quiet, kind of too quiet, um, empty of the place, I will, the smells not being there, the sounds not being there, I will make my way to the kitchen, uh, light up the stove, probably use my own frying pan, and make dinner. Let's make a social roll. Hey, my cooking exploded.
Nice.
I need to hit the bathroom for a second.
Yeah. So with, to put this into perspective on the scale of how the game has been going, I think that the 13 here reflects making a good meal, a great sort of spread of stuff. But you're limited by the fact that the only supplies that were left is what was left in storage for 4 months under a
Yeah.
building that partially collapsed, like
Yeah, it's like hard sausage, like kind of stale, like things that don't go bad.
yeah.
And then like the things we carried with us. A lot of meat and cheese, and then our bread and things like that. I hope you like root vegetables.
And so while we wait for Forrest to return, is there anything else after making the meal that you
So I'll sit down across from Callum and kind of picking at the food. And I'll sigh and I'll say, you know, this is all I ever wanted for basically my whole life. For the longest time. It's just this, you know.
Yeah, I understand. On one hand, I wouldn't have that anyways. I'm glad I have something to do, but
Now I mean, I've got no reason to stay here, even if I wanted this. All my family's off doing what they do, and Edder's Peak, the inn, it's just not the same, and I don't know, shadows are too long in this town. You know, I don't think I ever actually asked. Did you plan on leaving the village?
I did. I didn't have much of a purpose here anymore. But it is good to visit again, see the town in working order.
I wonder how many people actually know what this town stood for.
You don't tell them, they might never know. All the evidence was burnt down.
Should we tell them? I mean, who would. I mean, we could show them, I guess. But is it even our place to? Uh, we're just so tired of it all at this point.
Yeah.
You know, I still have one of those jars. Thought it would come up, thought we'd find someone who knew what to do with them or could explain it.
Now we know a little too much about what to do with them.
Well, they're basically bombs made out of people. Ugh, what a mess.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. What's happening right now?
Callum and Teddy are sitting in the rebuilt inn, having dinner, kind of talking.
Okay.
You know, ages ago, we looked at the jars, figuring out who the people were. I don't know. We could just bury it.
That's probably for the best.
I'm gonna take the jar I have, that's basically complete except for energy magic, or not energy, everything but tech. Um, and should we try to learn about the person or just bury them? I could maybe like try to read the memories in it and see if I could get a name to put on the grave.
Let's do that. There's no telling where or when they're from.
Okay. So like when we were much weaker, um I'm gonna reach out and kind of try to like with Callum's help, we're gonna kind of touch it and try to like figure out who this person was.
And this was the jar that had what permutation of stuff?
Not tech.
Okay.
So this is mind magic roll.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I looped you into this too, Callum.
Alright. Did I make my own mind roll?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, I can't reroll that.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oop. Why is it angry? There we go.
So with this, I remember vaguely that in the files you found in one of the early sessions, right at the beginning, there was a listed, like, one of the first people who was listed as destabilized is the person for that jar. So if anyone had a note of that from the early sessions, that is who it is. Otherwise, it's in the VOD.
Note
I
of
think it
what?
was-
Sorry.
I think it was some lady.
It's not
Uh,
Edwin. We found Edwin.
Yeah, Edwin's fine relatively, but you know, this was a different early destabilization person.
Oh, is this the friend of the person we had met who was very passionate about why
I don't think so, because I think that person would have been later in the timeline. I think there was a name that was given, which is why I don't want to give a different name. But
Just because I'm not sure, but I was thinking of the trio where it was like 2 dudes and a girl back from like the early sessions.
it is also not that person, because this is a jar from somebody who is dead before you knew them.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't following the conversation, which is
Yeah.
I was confused. Oh fuck. Yeah. Shit. I probably have that note, but where did I put it down?
So you do have a name. I just won't give it to you because I don't want to clash with 30 episodes ago.
Hold on. We have notes in the thing, and like I compiled all my notes, and I think I would have probably written that down. Let's see the joint notes. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, it's not Veronica because she's one of the kids that were with us.
We really just walked out of the Capitol fast. We didn't even return our library books.
What? Ninja, what's a flamestone?
I have it.
Okay. It says here the hero of the flamestone's memory, and then under that it says middle-aged elven man, which I don't know if that's part of the memory.
It is indecipherable because okay, so the flame stone was the egg, wasn't it? Like, is that?
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah.
Right.
So that is yeah, that's him.
You're
And he was killed by someone from the council and a man who was related to the woman from the Beasts tribe.
Yes.
Well, he's not killed anymore.
Right. It says later down the line it's a phoenix head. I kept adding notes.
The flame stone. Everyone remembers it.
It's a phoenix egg. Bird of fire is reborn. It noticed it's my name.
Why do you write notes like this? You write notes
Hold on,
like you are a.
Can you see my notes? It should be in the joint notes.
Where is joint? Is it in?
It's in the actual journal. It's in the journal, and then we have my notes, and then joint notes.
Joint notes.
Mine, and then it says Force's notes.
Your old nemesis is still out there somewhere.
You write notes like you are a preacher for a cult. It is a phoenix egg. Burn fires reborn.
Born.
This
Yeah.
is the kind of thing you
Alright, we're
find
past
in
11.
various notes scattered around in a cave somewhere.
Oh yeah, I forgot that name was given.
Morrigan, name of the accomplice. I don't know what
Uh,
that means.
so
Father Morgan,
Morrigan
he found
is
his fake skeleton.
Morrigan is the name of the last hero, by the way.
Well, oh, that's the one that was taking down Death.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Didn't know if it was given to you.
Father
It
Daniel.
is.
I don't know why I misremembered Father Daniel was Father Morgan.
Yeah, Father. By the way, there were so many possible plot lines with Father Daniel.
Yeah.
that
Oh
went
my god. Dude,
nowhere.
we have so many village people that just never fucking appeared again. One of the last people my dad recruited was Miko's dad. Never brought that up because, you know.
Didn't talk about it, thought that wasn't necessary.
Okay, transported into the mind of a jar. It's a ranger who wanders the forest. Sharp, elven
Yeah.
features, ears with cherry blossom. Combat with a bear with flames from his paws. Approached by person wearing marble white mask of a deer. He's from our era. Okay. That's fucking crazy though. The random ranger getting attacked by a bear with fire paws and a dude. Okay, what mask was my dad wearing again?
It would be the same as that guy. Like it would
Holy
be a
shit.
different creature, but like a different.
Okay.
But like the white masks are for people like your dad. The black masks are for the people on the other side.
Yeah.
Right. Having looked at his notes, it would appear he doesn't have the jar, that specific jar in his notes.
Well, it wouldn't be related to the jar. It would be related to the files you got from the file system.
Ah,
Like that's the problem. I also enjoy the 7-ins. Very important. We do have them listed in case we go back.
Oh yeah, what did it say in the 7? Pirate in,
Right.
fish tank in, regular in, racist in, emo in, elf in,
but because it
indoor,
has been a
outdoor
very
in.
long time, and we're about to bury this person, give us something.
All right, her name was Sandra.
All right. How did Sandra die?
Full destabilization.
Okay.
Which actually, we're gonna you see this memory, and Callum, you're gonna need to roll your preferred magic. Whichever magic you most want to use.
Callum, not me.
Well, yeah, because he
Oh,
rolled a
but-
1 on his mind check.
I did as well. Oh,
He
I-
rolled a true 1. Yeah, no
Got it.
bonuses.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll body.
And just so you know, you want this to be good, because otherwise bad things will happen.
One of my notes way down is not feathered, it's Daniel skeleton.
I guess I'll take another minor wound. That's an advantage.
Are you sure you don't want to use any of your desperation dice?
I'll use my
you can
D12.
say that it was your D12 you rolled to save yourself the minor wound.
Ninja.
If we're allowing that kind of trickery.
Yeah.
Does Sasha Everborn strike a name to you?
That's probably it's not. I think. Fuck if I know, man.
And now let's just throw in the D6 for good measure.
And now, do you want to do anything with those to now that you've not used the minor wound? Do you want to like get a bump that d6 and roll it again with the wound, or
Yeah, I should. Alright. This is all of my minor wounds.
okay? So that's 12 plus 9, 21 plus for one in there, 32. With the 32,
34.
34. No, it's 8. The 12 I got to was your 2d. Okay.
Right, the first one was an 8.
Yeah, it's 8 plus 9 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3. Which I think is 32. Because 12. So with the 32, you feel the jar like react to you like in a different way than like Teddy tries to scan the mind of like the remnants of the mind that was there, and you reach out to it, but you reach out to it in a more clumsy way that reaches out to all of the jar. And the jar tries to grab onto you like it does when exploding out. And you do manage to mostly just fight this off and not take any further damage in the jar. Who was anyone holding the jar at the time?
I would have been.
Okay, you do take one minor wound as the jar gets really hot.
Ow.
And now we loop back to Liam standing in a library.
Is the building like still standing?
Yeah, that building wasn't mostly destroyed by the attack. You fought inside of it, and it was pretty well maintained at that point.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought we avoided fighting them.
You avoided fighting by sneaking around while inside that building, which was intact at the time.
Okay. Looking around, does it look like it's been ransacked at all?
Um,
Like knowing now, like my dad's connection to everything, does it seem like anything is standing out as like an aftermath? Because the building is
There are-
standing, which is a little bizarre.
there are books that are missing from the shelves, but you think that might just be like people in
Neighbors.
town and survivors
Yeah.
who are reading different things from the library. They might bring them back, they might not, you don't know. But like there's not like a clear
Gotta make 'em
struggle.
pay.
Like it's not there's not like a you know,
Yeah.
a bunch of shelves knocked over and books scattered everywhere like somebody was clearly looking for something in particular.
No strange hidden rooms.
Yeah, so I'm not just gonna give you strange hidden rooms on a free action. You're gonna need to roll something to see if there are strange
Okay, I'll
hidden
roll.
rooms.
I'll roll. It's my home, so I presume I get some kind of advantage.
Dude, Liam goes to every library he physically can, including his own.
I am
It's
the son of
rad.
a librarian.
Son of a man.
The bookworm is reborn.
You don't find any sort of secret
Nothing.
rooms. No.
Okay. So everything at home was normal. Guess I'll just go look at my room for a second. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And I'll grab a portrait I have next to my bed, which is of me when I was, how old was I in the session 0? Like 9?
No, you would have been a teen in session 0.
So like I'll have
Session
a
0
photo
was a
of,
couple years before.
yeah. I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I remember being a very young person, like a kid, basically. But it's an image of me and my parents, and you know, they're embracing me, and from behind, as they and I just sort of like clutch it. And then after like a while of doing that, I'm gonna make my way over to I'm gonna make my way back to Bernard because I don't know where the other two went. And I'm gonna bring the portrait with me in my bag.
Bernard tells you that they walked off in the direction of Teddy's family's inn.
All right, thank you. And as he's like turning around to go back to work, I sort of just like give him a hug from behind.
He judo flips you. Never approach someone as dangerous as Bernard from behind.
His hand lights on fire. You didn't know he had fire powers.
He turns into a bear with flaming paws.
He goes for the kill strike.
Severs the aorta.
But yeah, after the hug, I'm going to go to the inn.
How would this have all lined up time-wise?
Well, like presumably, however long you were doing things, I was just clutching my portrait.
So you arrive. What?
You didn't make an entire meal, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
I mean, if I arrive there and you're not there, that's, you know, that is just how it is.
We're like there's food around. We're probably still like futzing with the jar.
Yeah, you
Although,
walk in to see him holding a jar and go, ow, that hurts.
Classic.
Why did it
One
get
of us
so
is
hot?
always getting hurt.
I'm normally good with hot things. I can reach into a stove without mitts. Anyway, now we have a name to bury it, so that's fine. Oh, there you are.
I
I made extra, so that's good. And we have rooms, presumably. Actually, I should probably check and see if there are actually beds. I'll get up and quickly run upstairs just to see if there are beds at all.
Yeah, there are a couple of beds.
Okay. So it's like very bare bones accommodations.
Yeah.
We'll need to grab buckets from the river if we want a bath or anything like that, but it's pretty good.
all right.
Um, we should probably bury the jar first, or scatter the remnants in, kind of a grave. Kind of feels proper. So, once you've eaten, let's go do that.
Yeah.
So I'll go, get him something to drink, while, and like hand them both a key to a room while I show Grover around the inn. And yeah, then we'll go into the forest, presumably. Not
Is that a
too
new
far.
day?
No, because I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I guess we could rest.
No,
But
if we're doing the funeral thing, I understand. I was just making sure.
yeah, I think we can do this before it gets dark.
Even if it got dark, what's gonna frighten us, you know?
Well, I mean,
I
like,
say like giving Teddy a little nudge. Like I feel like we've kind of been through a lot, you know? Getting scared in the woods is sort of
I mean, I don't want to fight like a a growler bear or yeah.
we don't have to fight them. We can very easily scare them away.
True, okay. But yeah, so let's head out um
How
into
far is it to Wolf Fang Peak again? Like
At a 5-hour walk.
we could stand on the peak and release the jar into the air.
Oh, you mean just chuck it?
Scatter the ashes. Is what I meant. Not shuck the jar.
Well, that would involve burning it, and I don't know if it would
Well, what's
respond
in
well.
this? Yeah, what is in this jar? I guess because I thought the way you were talking about it that there were only ashes left in the jar now.
No, it's like
Still liquid, yeah.
yeah,
Well, we
it's
can definitely drop the liquid into the ledge below, which
Maybe a
leads to
river
the lake, right?
somewhere.
I would just bury it.
I guess that's fair.
I don't know, we could plant a tree on it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Should pour it out when we bury it, though. Don't want to leave that intact.
Yeah.
Well, do we?
I think this person would want to be used as a bomb.
Yeah. Well, do we want to bury it on peak on the Wolfpack Pink?
Let's let's not. Let's
Okay.
I don't think I'd want to be associated with that place. Let's stay near the village.
Okay.
Or that's my vote at least. What do you think? Do you think they'd want to where do you think you'd want to be buried? Cuz we know they're a villager.
You know, I don't really know. I feel like I've learned find attachment all over the world, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint a place that I would want to rest in now.
All right. What about you, Callum?
Cemetery's a nice place. Might have to ask first, though.
Uh, if I were to rack my brain as Liam, can we remember like any sort of info on where people would normally bury their dead in this village?
Sort of, there was probably a graveyard. It's probably slightly outside of town, but also it depends because there's like different cultural rituals for different groups of people on how they deal with the dead.
Right.
Guess this could be a place where they do sky burials or something.
Like planting a tree above somebody is almost certainly like a plant kingdom ritual, but like energy people almost certainly are like cremated into pure ash or something. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
and this is not a body, this is a jar of goo that contains,
Yeah.
I
was gonna ask, so like the goo right now, it's not active, right? There's nothing.
Oh,
it is incredibly active.
What is it active with again?
Everything.
All
but-
but tech.
Oh,
Yeah.
all of it.
Almost all
Everything
of it.
but tech.
Everything
Yeah.
with tech. Oh shit.
Yeah.
When the hell did we get that?
The entire time.
I only knew one jar where we had like all of them. I didn't know we had one where we had everything except for tech also.
Nope, we
Yeah,
had one
I just
full
haven't
jar
been
and one
talking about it very often.
one jar that had no tech.
Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Well, from experience, touching the goo in any sort of way is bad. So
why I
how
said
are
we
we like we kind of just have to bury it in the jar.
We could pour it out.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I touched it earlier and it was fine.
You
What
did
do you
what?
mean you touched it?
Well, I did that to mind magic it.
You touched the liquid itself?
Yeah.
Not just the jar?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been very different. Should have led with that.
I did that because I thought that's what we did earlier when we were like.
If you did what you thought you did earlier, you definitely would have scanned it through the jar. So it would let
Okay.
you change to not, because mind magic doesn't need physical touch.
Well, so you're telling me that he could fuse his mind with this and it didn't fucking react?
I
It
did what I did earlier.
It almost killed lag if he didn't roll
Oh.
high enough.
I was probably in the bathroom when I was having
Yeah.
it. Okay, but yeah, no, it's not safe.
I believe you, which is why we're disposing of it.
Like, if we want to, like, have it very, and I mean very deep into the ground, we can do that. But as far as, like, getting out of the jar, I don't know about that.
Maybe we should do this by Wolfgang Peak instead of near town.
Okay.
If that is, we don't know what happens when it gets out of the jar.
Yeah. Let's do that then.
Yeah. All right. So we trek up to Wolfgang Peak or Wolfpang Peak. Wolfgang
Wolfgang
Peak.
Pink.
A very different, more musical place.
So you're going up to Wolfang Peak?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
We should probably grab some camping supplies then, because it's gonna get late. Or actually, I can just make a fucking. I'll make something for us when we're there.
I can also create things.
So it'll be fine. This is slightly more involved than I had hoped, but it's okay. We're not going to be burying people often. And it's good energy. We're doing something nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you head up there far enough away from town, do you what's your process?
So I'm gonna earth energy like a sloped like pit with sand at the bottom. And then I'm going to gently tip the jar out into the sand.
Okay.
I'm going to start pushing the embanked earth on the sides of the pit back over onto the hole. With my hands.
Okay.
Until there's like a foot or two of dirt over it, over the like soaked sand.
Mm-hmm.
And then like kind of waving my hand, I'm gonna just like start shuffling the rest of the dirt over the hole. To just kind of speed up the process. But like I don't magic things into the hole. I just let gravity fall into the hole.
Okay. And you left the jar as a jar?
Oh no, I poured it into the sand.
Okay. So.
Liam has created like a wooden, like like a wooden shield for himself, a bit of distance away.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say shield, I mean like one of those bunker shields, like big fuckers. Like
How many types of magic are there? Can you remind me?
7.
So this would be 6.
In the jar, yes.
All right.
There's
There
6 in the jar.
everything but tech.
So,
yes.
as you pour this out, I'm going to roll this, and you get to assign these to the magic of your choice.
Okay, so it doesn't get to the point where I even start to. So it's an immediate problem. Got it.
Oh well, it's not an immediate problem for you, maybe. Honestly, you know.
All right. So, I like the 45 can be okay, so it's everything but tech.
Yeah.
All right. So I want 70 to be animal just because that one amuses me.
Mm-hmm.
Then 78. 78, I'm feeling 78, I'm feeling body because that one also amuses me. Then 45, I'm feeling plant. Then 29, I'm feeling stone. Then 19 and 19 is energy and 12 is mind.
Okay. So the largest ones were animal body, right?
Yes.
All right. And then it was plant.
Yes.
So we'll work this from the bottom to the top, right?
Mhm.
Your mind is just everyone around you everyone here, you just get an entire flash of this person's life, like just within seconds, as it like screams past you, just every memory this person has. They are permanently in your mind. Like they are as true to your memories as they were to them. Energy, with a 19, mostly harmless. It does crackle, and like you said there was a lot of sand here. The sand has turned to glass in many places.
Oh fuck.
Just sort of instantly. It is non-molten though. Like it cools very quickly. It like flash.
It's like that scene from X-Men 97 where Storm like shoots lightning in the desert and it hits the sand and it turns into glass.
Yeah. So his mind, energy. What was next? Stone?
Yeah.
Okay. So the places that don't turn to glass coalesce into stones. Like the sand condenses into more solid rock. And then this is where it begins to start tipping into things that actually have ramifications beyond
I said I had done this before, and both times the second time I was being very careful and still suffered a huge consequence. So for Teddy to be like, "Sand will fix this,"
nah, dude, you reached out to it. He just poured out he poured out a homie for the
I
homie.
poked at it the second time.
Yeah, this is just it releasing into void space.
Okay, but irregardless, I'll make a sand bed. That'll fix it.
Yeah. So you have a shield made of trees, and Grover's nearby. The shield made of trees starts to grow into a full tree. And Grover doubles in size.
Whoa. Whoa! How much can I fight back against the tree?
You could roll for it. Let's see.
All right. Holy crap. That was bad.
You can fight against it such that it doesn't hurt you, but like it does fully become a tree right here.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And now these next two are where things actually go bad.
Well, at least I got a full tree in between me and the consequences now.
Yeah.
You have an animal on your shoulder.
Yes.
Oh God, he has an animal on his shoulder.
I have Richard.
So we do body first.
Surely animal magic wouldn't like technically affect animals. It would just affect like
We're doing body
shape
first.
shifting.
No.
Animal magic isn't only shape shifting.
But like the idea of like the magic.
It's not
essence, like it's not as if when animals have animal magic, they turn into humans.
Body first. Everyone's muscles start expanding in extremely painful ways. Like you know that this is temporary, but it is tearing your muscles in terrible ways. Everyone roll body and is it tough or whatever?
Tough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, a body tough mixture to see how badly this does to you.
Do you mean muscle tough or body magic?
Body magic, if you have it, because you're trying to fight back against body magic, but
Can we
And,
also add in muscle because muscle is a sub?
no, because
skill?
muzzle is for hitting.
Or
This
not
is
sub
for
skill.
tough. Is
Okay.
how well.
Okay, because it specifically is called muzzle.
Yes.
And our muscles are vibrating.
Yeah, but you're not trying to use them. You're trying to avoid them.
I mean, technically, if they're convulsing, they are being used, but
Yeah, this is for you surviving them.
damn.
Damn.
Well, I have no energy.
You guys didn't go
Yeah,
to sleep.
I might die.
We didn't go to sleep. We were just gonna go bury.
Yeah, no.
I
and
thought you were gonna
I
do.
said, hey, we should probably not open the jar.
Yeah, but
and here we are.
If you buried a jar of glass, I was gonna have it. I was gonna have to have you roll to make sure that you don't accidentally break it at any point. It's not easy to bury a jar of
Okay,
glass.
but even then, it would be under the ground.
Yeah, that magic in this world has no radius that goes beyond.
Like you can make a
solid
giant
objects.
hole in the ground, and then even if it like fills up, like it would be very far down.
How far were you willing to dig?
I was willing to dig.
He was willing to fight the Balrog over it.
Yes. Okay. Oh, can I use my ability that like weakens magic?
I'm gonna use my D20 desperation die.
Don't I have like a special ability where I
Yes,
can put
you
up like
can.
a mini field? Can I put that around the jar?
Yes, you can. Right now.
Okay, what do I roll? Because I don't have this written
It's a
down.
D6.
Okay.
You roll a d6 plus however many desperation dice you want to use.
Desperation die. Holy fuck. All right. Well,
You've
we're gonna
never
use
called on this ability before.
we're gonna use all of them that we have left.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Dude, fucking hell.
Also add a
Is-
d20 to this.
Okay. The D20 will be working again. What the fuck?
It's because you specifically said it would be working against you.
I wasn't even done.
He didn't even finish invoking it. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It's fine. If we're gonna
With-
die, let it be now.
With
Is that along? Is
with
that
a
combined
13.
with the other roll?
with a 13?
Okay.
I
Like,
will
I'm
let
trying to make
you-
a very tiny like bubble
I
here.
will let you choose one of the types of magic to have a lessened effect. You can choose body.
Okay, what do we have left?
Body and animal is all that's left that hasn't gone through yet. So
Body. Choose body. Body is what's going to fucking kill us.
I can't die.
Do you want your safety or do you want Richard's safety?
If Richard dies because of animal, I thought that Richard would go berserk or something, not fucking die.
Yeah, but like if he's going
Like if,
berserk,
if anything,
who's
Richard
stopping
body
him?
should also be convulsing right now.
It is. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't really
Fuck.
affect him.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like it's not as bad because his muscles aren't as developed. He's a fucking squirrel.
Okay, but like that's still like a big fucking whatever, man. Magic.
Okay.
I'm going to
Next
suppress.
time we throw it and run.
I'm going to suppress body right now.
Okay. Basic. You go from. Teddy, I'll give you your desperation dice back.
Not me.
No, because you needed to use yours to activate this. He acted. A 32 was enough to take minimal damage, and with this new effect, a minor wound affects both Liam and Callum as your muscles tear.
So that's upgrade to the major wound for me since I have all my minor filled.
That's the exercise for the day.
And now we resolve what happens to the animals. Actually, you know what? We first check. We check.
He said the animals. We are surrounded.
You're in the forest, motherfucker.
We were on Wolfhang Peak.
Wolfang Peak's in the forest, motherfucker.
I thought we were at the peak, which is the top of a hill.
You walked to the
In the forest.
How are you digging at the top of a mountain? It's pure stone.
I didn't say mountain, I hill.
Wolfang
As
As long
Peak's
as
a
Little
mountain.
Richie
But
doesn't
also,
become an
why
explosion.
wouldn't we be able to dig through stone? What are we, pussies?
Ah, yes,
We're
I
in the
do
middle of the
enjoy
forest.
doing a burial
He
at.
did describe it in the middle of the forest when he
All right.
described
All right.
Wolfgang Peak.
Yeah, like it's a forested mountain.
Animal roll, let's go.
We're first checking this. 1d12 plus.
Oh, I guess I failed something. I failed 2 things.
All right. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna. So
So
honestly, I don't know if you want high or low on this.
holy shit, we didn't want that high.
Yeah.
So they're probably both bad.
Honestly, do we just hear gore start raining from the sky?
No, because animal magic, given its ability to fully transform things, is less damaging than unchecked.
Unchecked body.
Yeah, it's worse for the things around the animals.
So we hear explosions of trees.
So
He's trying to explain how I don't instantly die from a fucking rat on my shoulder.
Force. What animal larger than a wolf does Richard become?
It's becoming a completely different animal.
At least for a while.
I'm gonna presume that is a good thing, like, because it's still Richard.
Yeah, I guess.
Is a cougar bigger than a wolf?
Oh no, lion would be.
A lioness.
Well, he's a dude, so
We
he's a
just-
lion.
Well, all right.
Trying to make it. Also, as if lionesses are not the ones that do all the hunting.
I know, but like at least it's not a fucking massive,
yeah.
fucking
Also,
fat ass lion.
So a lion appears on your shoulder.
I'm gonna presume that my shoulder immediately gives way.
Oh yeah, you fall over. You
Okay.
do want high on this, by the way. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, he seems to be in a blood rage.
Okay, I am going to. Can I do something? Am I allowed to react to this?
Well, you're gonna. I'm gonna set the full
Like,
scene for you all, and then I'll let you
he is on
decide
top
to
of
react.
me.
Right?
So
You
what's the
hear
full-
underground a bunch of rumbling,
All right.
and above you, there circles several griffins in the place where birds used to be.
Happy thoughts. So there's rumbling on the ground. I am being crushed by a lion, which is
Yeah.
angry, and also there's a wall between at least me and Teddy. I don't know if Caleb was also behind the wall. Like I did that for the sake of myself. I don't know if Caleb like subscribed to that.
Yeah, I'm very much not behind the wall.
Well, who wants to go first?
All right. I'm gonna slam the ground with both hands. And I'm gonna imagine squeezing really hard, just like at so like I don't know. I don't know where these noises are, so I guess I can't. Can I like just? I don't know if I'm strong enough to earthquake.
You
I guess
are
I can try.
probably. I would say you do have a new magic that you haven't tried yet that could also help in the situation.
Time magic? Huh. I'd like to buy a vowel. How do you think time magic could help me here?
Well, if you freeze
Are you-
time for everyone but your friends, you have a action or two to figure out how to get out of the situation.
Okay, I would like to try to do that. So I'm gonna hold my hands out, looking at my friends and myself, and I'm gonna close my eyes and like, big guy, you have more experience with this than I do. Show me how it's done. And I'm gonna snap both my hands, or both my fingers at the same time. And it's like, I need a second. So, I got 1d8 base. Is the big guy able to help me out?
Yeah, you get a d20 on this.
Uh, I'll burn a desperation die. It's really low, so I'm gonna spend an energy to roll all of it again. Okay. 21.
All right. You with this, if you're willing to burn 2 energy, can give yourselves 2 full rounds of frozen time.
All right, done and done.
The rumbling stops. Liam, you're underneath this lion, but you don't feel it moving or breathing as it is frozen in space.
Is it like looking like it's going to attack me?
But that seems to be its plan.
All right. Can I use the tree right next to us to expand the vines that sort of like grab it and pull it towards itself so it keeps the lion trapped against the tree?
Yeah, you could do that.
Like I want to roll for it, obviously, but that's my idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you extend out the vines to bind this lion to the tree.
Like I wanted to like grab the lion and like yank it away from me, but in onto the tree, so it's like locked right onto the tree.
Yeah, that will happen as soon as time unfreezes.
Okay, so the vines extended out, but they can't pull him.
You know that, like, you know that action has succeeded, but it doesn't happen yet. Like, the vines don't move because the tree is
Oh,
still
okay.
frozen.
Do I get like my second move right away, or do I have to wait now?
Well, we can wait for everyone to get a turn.
All right.
And to be clear, that is you get 2 moves, Callum gets 2 moves, Panda gets one extra move, one full move, and then at the end of the next move, time is back to normal. It is counted from the end of
Yeah.
Panda's
So
turn.
that's the end of what I can do.
What's Callum doing?
Alright, do I have time to see exactly how many there are?
You can't. It's going to be difficult to tell. Like, what you can see is about 3 griffins, this lion, and you know there are some amount of something underground large enough to cause the ground to shake.
Gotta go to the bathroom for a second.
Yes, so I'm still extremely wounded. I'm out of energy. I might just have to get everyone out of here.
That should be very easy to do, especially if you're only going back to Riverhaven. That is a jump that at your level wouldn't probably even burn energy and give you a wound.
Alright. Oh, that's not good. Going to add a desperation D4. Hey. That should be good enough.
Yeah. So the question I will give is, do you take the lion with you? You know that the lion is Richie.
Is the lion trying to attack us?
It does appear to be, but you know, I would say that you feel more confident in 3 people's abilities to subdue the lion until it turns back into a squirrel than you do staying here and fighting multiple griffins and however many other creatures.
You know, let's do that. It would be bad to leave little Richie in this situation.
Okay. Where in Riverhaven do you teleport to?
Let's go a little bit on the road to Ember Hill, up by the river.
Okay.
And then for my second turn, I will look at Richie, who is now not going to be bound and needs to be. And will manifest telekinetic restraints. Just like big pink, like glowing restraints that kind of like Green Lantern or like Psylocke kind of like bind its paws and then like gag it to stop it from fighting back if I can, while we wait for it to calm down.
Okay. Yeah, that pretty solidly locks him down.
And then I will slump to my butt. I will look around as I feel the wind start to affect my hair, as other people are still dealing with their time. So you both get one more. To either heal, move, do whatever, try to calm Richie down.
I'm back.
Welcome back. It is your turn again. You have been teleported sort of to just outside of Riverhaven alongside your companions and transformed Richie, who has been subdued again.
Again, huh?
Well, yes,
Yeah.
because you got teleported away from your vines.
Right. Where were we? Sorry, where did we get teleported to?
Outside
just-
of River.
Just outside of town.
Still in the woods?
Kind of on
Kinda
the
on the
road.
path.
I'm going to use a combination of animal and mind magic and try and calm down Richard.
Okay. He has not
I
reacted yet, but
will.
you.
I will use 2 insight tokens to explode the 8 and the 10.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
All right.
Yeah, you believe that he's probably going to be subdued by that, but has not visibly reacted.
Yeah.
All right, Callum. Any last actions on your part?
I'll try to restrain Richie here, just in case.
Okay.
So this is Plant Standard subscale.
He had some extra vines to wrap him up. They don't move in, and then as I guess as we move to Teddy, is Teddy doing anything as time begins to unfreeze?
Teddy, as time is unfrozen, uh, everything hurts. You guys think you have this?
Yeah.
Good.
Probably.
Okay. I like the jars. You think they appreciated it though? Well, shit. I don't know.
I have a lot of words in my mind that I don't want to tell you about what just happened.
let me just close my eyes. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I just lived an entire life. I think I appreciated it. I appreciated it. I lived an entire. This is the second person's lifetime that has now been imprinted in my mind. I'm gonna have to. Thank God.
There's another thing that I wish I could imprint on you right now, but we.
Oh, I'm gonna have to spend so much time getting rid of these memories. Some of them feel so nice and some of them feel so real, and they're not real, but they are real. This is gonna be a mess. And that's what I do.
Richie's fully like calmed, and after probably an hour returns to his original form.
Okay. Does that mean that all the potential noise coming from the forest also subsided?
Yes.
God. If there was anybody walking around in the middle of the night in the woods for no reason, they got a crazy surprise.
It wasn't that late. It was only like 7 o'clock.
Okay. You're not making it better.
The Griffins would have been fighting whatever was underground.
You do
It's
not know
fine.
that.
I don't. Let's head back to the inn. I didn't know
Yeah.
pouring it out would do anything.
I didn't think so coming in today, but I realized hints were being dropped.
I told you that fucking with the jars is not a good idea, and I spoke from experience, but you did it anyway.
Well, now I'm ambidextrous, so. Or have memories of being ambidextrous. So.
You all do. Every one of you has shared the experiences of that person's entire life.
Great. Well, that's one hell of a memorial.
Well, now I remember when bread was slightly cheaper.
Ah,
Are we sleeping now? Are we
yes.
fucking-
Yes.
All right.
Let us sleep.
How's Richard doing before I go to bed in my room?
He seems pretty normal, you know, like he's returned to just being a squirrel with plant powers.
So the normal wide-eyed shaking like a chihuahua energy.
Yeah. Vibrating at a consistent rate.
Very consistent. It's almost impressive.
A normal animal with plant powers. Yes.
I don't know, dude. Does Richard have plant powers?
Yes.
Yes, we know that.
He's a
Oh,
Yeah.
he was a bush baby.
okay. Yeah, that means powers, I guess. Yeah.
He's a squirrel with plant powers. That's what defines him.
Now, I know you were angry earlier, and trust me, I'm angry too. But I'd appreciate it if you didn't try to gnaw my face in the future.
He looks at you with no conscious thought of those words.
That's what I thought.
I will make breakfast of grilled meats and root vegetables. And then we can head out.
All right. Let's go to the spot where the body of the Lifebringer used to be.
Yeah.
As we're going, how long would it take us to get there?
It was a couple days travel. or
Okay, on
instantaneous
day
if Callum
on day
uses
one.
his power.
Well, are we spamming the power this close, Callum?
We could. We could.
I think
Be
we should
pretty-
take it easy with the ability because he's pretty hurt right now.
Yeah, let's just take a normal travel. Like if there's any time where we should save, it's when we're already at a location going to another location in the same country. You know?
Yeah.
So as we're making our trip on the first day, I will try to create a wooden lion, similarly to how I try to create like a snake. You know?
Are you trying to make like a golem? Or are you just trying to make a little thing that moves?
I'm trying to make a lion-sized like wooden lion that can move and stuff.
Yeah, but like I've noticed you trying to do these things. Are you trying to make something that like keeps going?
Like it gets bigger and bigger.
No, that like keeps moving like Amy did.
Oh,
they
no,
became
not
rovers.
quite like Amy, to be honest. I'm just trying to see how far I can stretch my control capabilities over
Oh, so you're just
multiple
like
things.
sculpting.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
No, Ninja.
Mhm.
How okay. How do I ask this? The concept of energy as a power. Is life essence energy?
Um,
Because like if I theoretically wanted to create this line now and then I decided let me infuse energy magic into it to try and create some sort of not like intelligence but self sentience within it as well.
true life outside of like it has happened because Grover exists, but is
Yes, but that was definitely a very different like thing. I think like was that energy as well? I don't remember what the process was
it
of us
was a
creating Amy.
whole mix of things. There was a full grab bag.
Right. But like if I'm thinking about the different magics, I guess to me energy for the sake of like hey, you need like something inside of you and then mind would maybe make sense because mind is like part of, you know, sentience and stuff.
I think a mix between energy, mind, body, and whatever, you're shaping the body
Well, in
out
this
of.
case the body would be plant, you know?
Well, like even then I think you probably need some amount of true body magic, but like
Well, I do have but like can I combine plant, body, mind and energy together in this?
yes, but it would be extremely straining.
Like what would be the punishment? Like what are we talking?
It depends. How big of a thing are you making? How sentient
I'm making
is
a
it?
lion-sized like wooden lion.
Hugely. It would. I'm talking 8 wounds minimum.
I only have
Also,
7 slots. Or 5. Oh,
Oh, I think he lost power.
yeah, he did lose power. But he might be coming back soon.
but basically this is like one of those like, hey, this is kind of like a crazy thing to do kind of things.
Yes, this would be an insane amount of magical usage. Yes,
I can't infuse like animal magic into it also.
you could.
Would that help at all?
It wouldn't make it more likely to happen, but not less likely to hurt you.
Why would I be getting hurt?
Because it takes energy to make things happen.
Right, but you said to go straight to the wounds.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll just do the basic thing of creating the lion with plant magic. So that I can like write it and stuff.
Welcome back.
Not sure what happened. Which is always the best way to lose power. What did I miss?
He questioned how to make a creature and what it would take.
A sentient wooden creature.
Ah.
It would take 8 injuries.
Well, it did take quite a lot of work for me to figure out how to do it. So
Yeah. Well, I wasn't necessarily thinking of like Amy level sentience. I was more thinking like something that like is sort of like aware of itself, but still is just like a wooden creature that is like that I don't want to say have control over, but like it recognizes that I am like its creator and stuff. Like very basic level, like self-awareness of its own existence kind of thing.
well, Amy started out as very basic.
Like it's basically like I'm trying to just create a pet, you know?
You already have one.
Amy is not a pet.
They
No,
were.
yeah. They were a pet. Fucking Grover is not.
Yeah.
Grover became something very different.
Also, you already have
Sorry.
a pet. What's wrong with Rishi?
Is Amy and Grover different?
So
Yes, Amy
yes.
and
Oh,
Grover
okay, okay,
very-
sorry.
So Amy
Yeah.
was the original stone golem, which its mind crystal was used in the creation of Grover, where you and Panda worked together on it.
Yeah.
So like it was already like a created construct with simple ability to stay alive, and like fused into it took a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
You make a wooden lion. What's up with the wooden lion? Why?
I make it and then I ride it as we go to the spot.
Okay.
And like do I have to hold, is there like a concentration on it? Like, cause that's partly what
It
why I
burns an
wanted to
energy
like
every
sort of
day. Yes.
yeah, like I wanted to create some sort of self-reliance on it so that it didn't require me to concentrate for it to exist. That's sort of what I was going for.
Oh well, they always.
Is that
require-
different from like the whole sentience thing? Like self-sustain capability?
Yeah,
It
that
can
is part of it.
self-sustain, but it requires you to spend 1 energy every day.
Okay, no, but I'm saying, was there a way for me to like create it enough into its own being where it doesn't require me to like concentrate to keep it going?
It's a
It just
slow
sort of
process that
exists.
requires you to concentrate on it for a long time already.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll do it the first day and then not do it. Well, like if we're moving multiple days, I guess the energy doesn't matter because like we regain the energy. Alright, let's just say on the final day we get to like spot, I will have like pulled up the lion again, and I have used 1 energy. How's that sound?
Why wouldn't you just sustain it for the whole time? It's 1 energy a day.
I know, but
It's-
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just fast forwarding to when we make it to the spot, because like
Yeah. After multiple days of travel, you make it to the spot.
Yeah.
damn, that was epic.
So it's 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll subtract 3 wounds.
I thought it was 5.
No,
Oh, just 3.
it was 3.
Okay.
5 was all the way to Everwood.
Okay. So do we see the entrance of the cave?
Is Grover still huge, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, so he's like adult Groot size.
Yeah.
Okay.
High five, Grover.
So he's like my height now. That's impressive.
You're the size of fucking Groot?
Yes. Do you not remember? I'm
Yeah,
like
you-
7'6".
He's tall.
Holy shit.
Like the scene that has everyone on it is like semi relatively scaled.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's
but like
a
I
head
guess I
taller than
didn't
you.
assume 7'6" was like Groot size, I guess.
Well, no, Groot's probably like 10, but like he's not
Yeah.
that tall. He's probably like he's pushing 8 feet, I bet now.
Okay.
I want to clarify, while it is assumed, I believe that not every person, like not every hero who had an orb power got theirs directly from retcon, just to make it easier to figure out what the other 2 powers are. Teleportation was not Lifebringer's power.
Okay.
Okay. Then how the fuck did that guy teach us that?
Because he was the one who took teleportation from someone else. One of the
Yeah.
other heroes got Lifebringer's power.
But he's
Okay,
saying is
then
they didn't take them for the beast. They found the relic.
Yeah, they
Wait, so-
had the powers and then attacked the beast in 2 separate moments.
Yes.
okay, that just confused the fuck out of me personally, but like whatever.
Okay, well that was literally the lore before the retcon. That was
like
true both
in my head,
times.
like the guy that we freed from Lightbringer went to the tower and then gave us teleportation power, and now you're like, no, he doesn't have teleportation
No,
power.
he
but
has
just free him from
teleportation
Lightbringer.
power. He has
Okay,
teleport. He
But now you're
didn't
saying,
get
oh,
it.
he had it from a different mean, and it's like, what?
Yes, he stole someone else's power.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Lifebringer's
found-
power is with a different hero.
He found the orb that belonged to one of these 2 at a different time.
I don't know why you would retcon that, because it was pretty simple before, but okay.
Because I'm gonna give one of them life power, and if I don't give that to Lifebringer, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Now you can give life power to the guy with the fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the fire lizard. That he's the one who brought life to the world.
Fire brings life.
Yeah, that's why he was called the Doom Wake. You know,
Yeah, because everyone else is just so fucking dandy. Mind Reaper and fucking Death of all mankind, or whatever the fuck.
Those are
Twisted. It turns out Lightbringer was actually the Mind Seeker's Grover.
But yeah, okay, that's fine. You can change it. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, you.
It also literally
I
doesn't
didn't mean to
change
say, like,
anything about
you
the
need
story.
permission. You are allowed to change that.
That
Right.
was always the intent was that they got the powers and then hatched the plan to trap the beasts.
Right,
Those
I
were
just thought it would be
two
easier
separate
mentally to have each hero like trap their own
yeah, and
god
if
and
we
also
run it
have their
again, I
orb.
guess I don't give time. Don't give teleportation powers after you free after you free Lightbringer.
Yeah.
Y'all get
Well.
revivify.
Anyway, so we're at is the cave still here? Because the cave was the inside of the deer's body, wasn't it?
So the cave is here, yes, in ways.
Yeah.
The hills nearby, if you watch them long enough, are moving.
That way.
Like the intake of breath. But the hill that you entered where the original eye was, like the skull, is still there, and you could enter inside of this beast as it begins to regenerate.
Fascinating.
I don't know if we want to like enter a being that is slowly regenerating.
By the way, is there just like giant plumes of smoke on the horizon? Like,
You know what? I'm gonna make a mind roll. With my medical knowledge, do I think it's gotten back any kind of immune system? We did sleep before this, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will spend 1 energy to reroll that.
I believe in you. It's technically better.
2 energy to make the d6 explode now. So that's an 11.
Yeah. So you don't think it has an immune. You're not sure if it had an immune system. What an immune system looked like for a beast like that. Anyway, they don't seem like. Well, that's actually interesting. Your character has never directly interacted with one of these, have they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh.
maybe I see the bush baby, but
Like even like a bush baby would have an immune system. It's an animal. This thing,
It's technically a 13. Because it's a 6.
yeah. The
I
6.
technically don't know anything about the anatomy of any great beast.
Yeah.
But I'm
You looking at it, the great beasts aren't true living beings, right? Like they don't have like there's not at some point within the stone titan some part of their body that is like flesh. It is all stone, right? So while Lightbringer is the one that most mimics life, you think that its true form probably doesn't bother with something like an immune system because no disease can hurt it.
well, I can guess it's probably safe.
I wouldn't guess that, but it probably doesn't have. Well, it'll probably be interesting.
At the very least, more dangerous for it than it is for us.
You know, I never asked. Can I see the aura um around Liam like Liam can see around me?
The did I ever like? I
That does feel
guess.
oddly familiar, but I don't remember what the context of me seeing aura is.
Well, like
I
because
think I ever saw Oris and Pandas in a similar situation.
the other beasts can identify each other. So having a
Okay.
beast. So I would say with your bond to that beast, yes. But it is different. Like it is much lighter than like you are walking around carrying the whole stone titan, right?
Yeah.
So your aura is that of the stone titan. His is that of a fragment of death.
I am in a contract. You are connected.
So what does it look like when I look at this?
Oh, you both can sense the entirety of the aura of the beast.
Yeah.
Like you sense its full shape. Like those hills are just on top of what was the torso of this beast.
Yeah. So the entrance where we would be entering, what part of the body is it
The
again?
the skull.
Right,
Yeah.
but is it like the open mouth of the skull?
It is
The
or-
eye.
the open eye socket.
Oh my god. Okay,
Do we still have that image? Did I have that image?
we
I
did have
remember the
something.
image.
We had something, yeah.
Mm.
And the eye
Should
socket
still be in
hasn't
the
healed
data
at all yet.
somewhere.
Oh wait, yeah, it was its own scene, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
The cave.
Yeah. But I believe
The cave
can.
art specifically.
So did Lag manage to connect to it mentally?
No, it was
There we go.
character that is not here anymore.
I know, but like right now, didn't Lag make a mind
No,
roll
that
just
was
now?
not Magic Mind.
Yeah, that was him trying to understand if it was safe to walk in there or if you were going to get
Okay,
hit by
okay.
fucking god antibodies.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
white blood cell.
okay. I do not remember this specific scene, but I do remember the inside scene. Yeah, so I'm going to approach the entrance and sort of I'm gonna place like one hand on one of the like antler trees. And I'm gonna try and use my connection to plant and my connection to Gull, the deaf beast, to try and connect mentally with the Lightbringer. Sort of like doing a knock knock thing. Like like if you would put the knocking into words, it would be like I am a servant of Everwood and uh of the Lifebringer, and also a uh, just to make it sound fancy, a follower of Gaul, the Keeper of Secrets, and I am in need of a word.
and we will leave off there.
Damn.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Am I gonna